Hey guys, Falcon 25 here, watching on JCSAT-18 and, well, slash Kacific 1. Because they're in different missions as such, but on the same satellite. The launch man is Falcon 9, almost at Falcon 1 shows its state of mind diamond. Yes, the boosters, my space is going to attempt to put the booster around the two fairing house. Sorry, T-minus 30.
Go for launch.
Just about 10 minutes past midnight here, so I'm absolutely wrecked.
T-minus 15 seconds.
10,
10,
9, 8, 7,
7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
0.
Ignition.
Liftoff.
There we go. By the way, this booster was used to launch both CRS-17 and CRS-18 to the ISS.
Liftoff of Falcon 9, carrying the JCSAT-18 Kacific 1 satellite to geostationary transfer orbit. Stage 1 is now in full power. Everything looks nominal. We're now, oh, you heard the call for throttling
Falcon
down.
9 is supersonic.
We're approaching max Q. This is when the rocket goes through the moment of greatest aerodynamic pressure.
Falcon 9 is experiencing maximum aerodynamic pressure.
There we go, max Q.
Now the next three events that we have coming up will be in rapid succession. Main engine cutoff, stage separation, and second engine start 1. Main engine cutoff, or as you'll hear it called out, MECO, is where all 9 engines of Falcon 9 first stage shut down. You just heard the call out for MVAC engine chill. Again, that's when we're pre-chilling those turbo pumps on the second stage. Now, the MECO will be followed by stage separation, or the separation of the first and second stages. Finally, second engine start, where we'll light the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage, begin to carry the satellite to its targeted orbit. Let's listen in for those. MECO coming up in 20 seconds.
Interesting looking food you got there, SpaceX. Bit blurry now, isn't it?
So trajectory is looking good. Engine still at full power.
MECO,
On the left-hand side of your screen.
MECO.
stay stuck.
Stage
Stages,
separation.
there we go.
Stage 2 mission.
So there on your screen, as the second engine, as the second stage engine begins to glow a bright orange, we have confirmation
First
there
and second
of
stage are on a
both
nominal
stages of the
trajectory.
stage separation and second engine start 1. So on the left-hand
Quick
side of your
things are
screen,
deployed.
that you'll see stage 1 as it begins its descent to the drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You. You can actually see the lights of Cape Canaveral there in the background. And then on the right-hand side of your screen, like I said, is the second stage. So we're coming up to fairing deployment. We jettison the fairing to shed any unnecessary weight in the second stage.
Fairing separation is confirmed.
So as you see there,
And
fairing
the
has
satellite is
separated. Again,
exposed
we are
to
attempting
space.
to catch those on our recovery vessels, but we now have confirmation that second stage is performing nominally, and we are looking good so far for today's mission.
Acquisition of signal Bermuda.
That means Bermuda tracking station is basically got line of sight with the vehicle.
Now, at this point in the mission, the first stage is currently on a parabolic trajectory from the launch site going towards Of Course I Still Love You, which again is about 350 nautical miles off the Florida coast. To successfully land, the first stage will need to do a few things. First, it'll need to reorient so its engines and heat shield enter the Earth's atmosphere first. Then it'll reignite 3 of its Merlin engines for entry burn to reduce the aerodynamic forces and heating experience as it transitions back into the thicker parts of the Earth's atmosphere. Once it's in the atmosphere, the grid fins will take over, guiding the rocket towards Of Course I Still Love You. When we're above the drone ship, a little after T+8 minutes into flight, the center Merlin engine will ignite for landing burn, followed by landing leg deploy, and hopefully a gentle touchdown on Of Course I Still Love You. Entry burn is scheduled to begin in about a minute from now, and it'll last about 20 seconds.
First and second stage continue to follow a nominal trajectory.
And we're seeing some slight plumes on the left. That's the
CRCS.
shot from the first stage. We're obviously in the Earth's shadow right now.
Awesome, and
On
it's
your right
nighttime.
side is the second stage MVAC engine continuing its burn. Just about 20 seconds away from entry burn begin.
Stage 1 FTS has saved.
Okay, entry burn.
Entry burn startup.
And there's relight of those 3 Merlin vacuum engines. Now, fun fact, JCSAT-18 was actually the first time SpaceX successfully landed a geosynchronous transfer mission on a drone ship.
Yep, vaguely remember that because I was watching it.
Since then, we've made 43 successful landings between drone ships and on land.
Entry burn is concluded.
And we're hoping to make tonight's attempt our 47th successful first stage recovery. So if you're just joining us, the first stage just concluded.
I
Its
can see
entry
the
burn
re-entry
is on
stuff.
its way back to Of Course I
The
Still Love
re-entry
You.
plasma.
The second stage is continuing its first engine burn towards a parking orbit. That's taking the JCSAT-18 Kacific 1 satellite up into orbit around the Earth to prepare for a second burn happening shortly after. Now, landing burn on the first stage and secondary engine cutoff number 1 will happen about the same time. Both of those are scheduled for about T+8 minutes.
Stage 1 entry transonic.
Second stage has entered terminal guidance.
At this point in the mission, the grid fins are guiding the first stage towards Of Course I Still Love You. We'll
Just
get
over
a
London, what's this?
video feed back here for the first stage shortly.
Stage 1 landing burn startup.
Stage 2 FTS is saved.
Okay, so stage 1 landing burn has begun. We're also about to have SECO, second stage engine cut off. Okay, this is a drone ship. Oh,
Stage
oh.
1 landing leg deploy.
Okay then, put that down there.
Cheers. Ready for convocation? Now, a bunch of
Right
things
in the
happening.
middle.
Secondary engine cutoff number 1 just happened. The spacecraft is in a
Nice.
orbit. And booster 1055 56 has just recovered it for the 3rd time. This is our 47th successful landing. Congratulations to the whole team here. Now with that, the 2nd stage is currently in orbit and will continue coasting for about 20 minutes until the phasing is correct for secondary engine start number 2. We're going to pause live coverage for now, but we'll be back at about T+27 minutes for MVAC engine relight. Until then, please enjoy this animation of the vehicle's progress, and we'll see you back here shortly.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not waiting for that. That was the launch of JCSAT-18 and Kacific 1. I'm Bison25, goodbye.